had control over was the supply of money going into this crisis. So if you want to stop inflation, you shouldn't be doing quantitative easing or printing money in order to try and stimulate the economy when it didn't need stimulating. But fundamentally, all inflation relates to that. But the underlying crisis is a supply shock. So we've had the supply shock of the pandemic return, people coming back, spending more money, supply chains adjusting across the world to that. And we had the shock of the Ukraine war, which has been particularly important in respect of energy prices. We have a regional gas market and wheat prices because the Ukraine and Russia are responsible for about 30% of world trade. And clearly those things are beyond the government's control. But they could have prepared for some of these things a bit better. Domestically, for example, they could have ended the moratorium on fracking in 2019, which means that we'd have more local supplies. They could have built up gas reserves, which means they would be able to control more of what we're putting on the market locally during the winter. So the things they could have done, but the things they didn't do, they essentially left themselves vulnerable to the movements of global markets over which they have no control.
I mean, Peter, would you broadly agree with that, the government have been caught napping perhaps, or they could have been better prepared, put things away for a rainy day, fuel, for example, energy reserves, or do you think it goes deeper than that?
If you were a part, right, if you were Keir Starmer, what would you do? What if you were Keir Starmer and all this was happening, taxes, NHS, food, electricity, prices, cost of living, what would you do?
I don't know.
It's a broken situation, isn't it? It's a hard situation to talk about, isn't it? Because people are on the ground crying. So seriously, we're going to end this part off right now, Michael, but seriously, I appreciate you for coming here and starting a two-parter off, but seriously,
Yeah.
everything is totally broken, isn't it? The whole world is breaking. So, thank you, Michael, for talking a bit about this. Next part is from you about 40-50 minutes. Are you going to watch the second part?
Yeah.
So, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Welcome to Fortcast.
Thank you.
So, I told you about this, and this is a big topic because you see when viewers are watching this,
Yeah.
the last time it was a to be continued, like for this cost of living,
Alright.
since it's such a big thing to talk about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, there's a few things I'm going to talk about, right? Mainly, it's all cost of living, like, you know what I mean? And I think you know how much the prices have gone up and all, and it's insane.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so last time I talked a lot about like taxes and all.
Yeah.
But there's a few things also I want to talk about now that I left for, the second part, which is, a lot to talk about. So before I go, what do you think is causing the cost of living?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Yeah.
And inflation too.
Yeah. But why do you think that's happening though? Like
The way, like, I don't really know, like, I don't really know how to say it, but like the way people are like, their actions and stuff is making this stuff, and the decrease of stuff.
yeah, like
Like
war
gas,
and all.
like decreasing.
Like war.
Yeah, war. Yeah.
Yeah, like Ukraine versus Russia.
Yeah.
And of course Joe Biden, as you said.
Yeah.
And of course, another thing I wanted to talk about, houses, like, it's crazy to think.
Yeah.
There's not even that many houses left, is there?
Nope.
And, and of course hospitals as well.
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But, so, what I was talking about last time was, do you know Keir Starmer?
No.
He's basically like the new Prime Minister of, England and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And like Joe Biden and all. So, of course, the best way to say it is, if you were Joe Biden, and, you were looking here, and, taxes, oil, gas, houses, hospitals, all this is going crazy. Inflation, food prices. What would you do?
I'd at least, well, he's already given the checkout for like the coronavirus and everything, but I'd at least give like people at least more money, like make jobs pay more.
Yeah. What I was
maybe like make the process a little bit more affordable.
Yeah, what I was saying was, I remember writing it down last time, was right. So we all know that the food and all the cost thing aren't going to ever go down. You know what I mean? They're just going to keep going up.
Yeah.
So I think if I was the thing, the best solution would lower the taxes, because if you're lowering the taxes, you're going to have more money to buy these stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's like the way they want to go, right? They want to lower taxes, so that means you have more money. But of course, you need taxes. Like, there needs to be taxes, like for hospitals and all this. Like, of course, it's like, and if there was like, that's the thing. Taxes is what's mainly like, as I was saying last time. I said, let's say someone got paid $2,000, right, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like a month or something, right? Like at least 1,000 of that's going to taxes. And of course, then you got to think, and then you got to think of if anyone's paying rent. Then of course the prices of food and electric and the oil, especially in winter when you need the heating.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do? Like I know you said like, but what else would you do?
I'd do basically what you said, but like lower the taxes and everything, make things more affordable for people. Like increase like job.
Yeah.
Like the jobs.
And we're also
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Make pay higher.
And immigration's big as well.
Yeah.
That's probably really a lot about the more houses, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, there was, of course, Keir Starmer. I don't know. Like, it's such a difficult situation to talk about. Like, what can you really talk about? Like, you can't really like say anything, can you?
No, not really. No.
Because, like, it is. That's why like they're not doing solutions. But of course, Joe Biden. Have you seen like clips of him recently?
Yeah, recently. Yeah, I have.
He looks like dead.
He does. He looks very rough.
Like, some people were saying he's a robot. Like,
yeah.
Do you believe that?
I believe so, yeah.
Imagine he was a robot this whole time. It's crazy. And when we go back to the whole, housing situation and all this, you got to think of people on the streets and all because of these.
Yeah.
When you think about it, the cost of living really went up. Of course, as you were saying, that is a really good thing to talk about, is Corona. Corona really, in my thing, the real two reasons that stuff went up was Ukraine versus Russia and coronavirus.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because, yes, the coronavirus
a lot of people got laid off their jobs.
Yeah, and a lot of companies couldn't afford it and had to shut down.
Yeah.
And, of course, it didn't help that, most of the thing came from Russia, not oil, right? And, of course, because of the war, it's bad. It's altogether really, really bad. And you can't just stop and think. You have to, stop. It's hard to do. It's hard to think about. Because it's so much stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
a lot.
Do you think they need to make change? Do you think all this stuff has to be totally scrapped up and threw in a bin?
Yes.
Because when you think about it, look at Britain and all that with their NHS, you know what I mean? There's so much turmoil and there's so much hassle, and of course, there's war coming, possibly World War III as well.
Yeah.
Which would be, like, if World War III happened, I feel like
it's the end of the world, Bible says.
Yeah.
Bible says end of the world.
Yep. And what if, and it's all because mainly about Joe Biden as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe Biden. Yeah,
I feel
and,
like
and I mean, Donald Trump did almost start one though when he was in
and
office when he was in. Oh yeah.
and he has a chance of also coming back as president now this year.
Yeah.
I feel like he's most likely
Just
gonna
hope he
win.
makes better decisions. Yeah.
I don't feel like no one's gonna. A lot of people aren't gonna vote Joe because you know the way he looks and all now. He looks very old, like.
Yeah.
But he does need to
Yeah, and what
wrestle.
he's also done though.
What?
I said what he's done ever since he's been president though too.
Yeah. Do you think he's been a good president?
No. Not at
Yeah.
all.
He hasn't really done anything, has he?
What?
He hasn't really done a lot of stuff.
No. Besides raise gas prices and taxes and everything, yeah.
Yeah, and he's really a lot of the reason for this cost of living.
Yeah.
There's so much people, and there's the whole world, and if I like the whole world feels like it's collapsing at the moment. You know what I mean? Everything
Does,
seems
yeah.
to be coming down, like wars, and everything just feels like it's about to explode. It's like a ticking time bomb at this point. You know what I mean? It just feels
Yeah.
like a total ticking time bomb. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I sure do.
Like, if you had to name 5 things that could end this entire world in an instant, what could they be?
Wars
Yeah.
could in the whole world. So about all I can think of though is just wars, because that's really all that could. And
No, I mean what could start it? What could start World War III? What could hit the iceberg?
what could hit the iceberg? Well, what we were saying about like people like the different countries fighting and everything, like everybody like joining together, fighting to make the actual world war. So like other countries beefing against each other,
Yeah.
and, like
100%.
allies coming against and like fighting against them. That's just gonna start all the wars.
Yeah, and you gotta also think about pride. There's a lot of that's hurting a lot of riots, isn't it? And all? And so you said wars.
Yes, wars.
And of course I feel like this whole cost of living.
Yeah, cost of living too. Yeah, gonna start making people mad.
So I said pride, wars, cost of living. What else? Joe Biden. Trying to just put Joe Biden down.
Yeah, just put Joe Biden. Yeah, just put Joe Biden now.
One more thing. What else could destroy them? Russia.
Yeah,
versus
Russia and
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, Russia has them all them bombs and everything.
And I feel like
didn't
Joe
even
could
think about
literally
that.
start that, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Joe could start the whole bomb. And also about talking about Russia versus Ukraine. How long's that been on now? I'm sure that's been on for
I
like
mean,
4
I
years.
haven't heard from it recently, but
Has it?
I'm guessing the war's still going on and everything. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been going for years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been going since like 2020, isn't it? 2021.
Yeah, I think 2020, isn't it? Around the same time Corona.
Yeah.
That's what really. I'm
Yeah.
saying 2020. that should be put down just 2020 in general. That I feel like
Yeah.
that virus, COVID, really did destroy so much. Like
It did.
it
It destroyed people's living and everything.
I think that's what happened. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that's really scrap all that and just put down 2020. That's really 2020 was meant to be such a good year since it was 2020. It was just both double.
Yeah,
But no, it turned into being one of the worst years ever. Businesses shut down.
yeah,
That's when cost of living struck. Russia versus Ukraine. Joe Biden. Also, Joe Biden was elected that year as
yeah.
well.
Joe Biden was elected that year too. Yeah,
That 2020 was it. That's the best explanation to say. Over all this time,
Yeah.
2020 was the reason the cost of living is up. It has skyrocketed. Like, if we look at a chart, right? When do you think cost of living really started then?
Cost of living started in 2020, or like altogether.
Like, altogether.
Had to have been 2020 because if you looked or like you were focused really like before 2020 happened, stuff was so much more cheaper.
Yeah.
Gas prices were down low, food prices were down low, rent wasn't as high.
I remember 2019, it wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't.
Right, ChatGPT is about to tell me a chart of what the way the cost of living was and when it spiked. When do you think it spiked? Like, when it's analysing. When do you think it spiked?
Let's see.
Right, so...
when it like fully spiked.
Whoa, okay.
I think it started spiking. Like it started to go up.
So, if we're talking fully about, the whole time, 1919, right? Introduction of the Consumer Price Index by the US. And then 1990, post-war period, expansion of cost of living studies increases. Then in 1920 was that, and of course, what date? 2020. Significant impact on cost of living due to COVID-19 pandemic. There you go. There's the little chart. There's the little chart. And you can see right here. Where is it? There. There. You see that?
Yep.
There you go. That's it. COVID. COVID really did it. See, here's a chart. It shows important events from the early 20th century to 2020, including the thing and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. That's it, isn't it? That's what did it.
Yep. 2020. It impacted everybody's life. Hit like a big bomb on everybody.
Yep, and it also says Russia versus Ukraine as well.
Yeah, Russia versus Ukraine made the gas prices. It did make the gas prices go up a lot.
Yeah, because
and like transportation and everything. Yeah.
It says Keir Starmer is evil. What do you think of that, though?
What'd you say?
It says Keir Starmer is evil.
Yeah. I mean, I think what really like made a huge impact on the USA is when the USA tried to help Ukraine.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why they did and everything, but like, that's just one step closer on starting a huge war.
So now I want to talk about this evil man. I know you don't know a lot about him, do you? Keir Starmer.
No.
Keir Starmer. He's like this. And do you want to know what this evil man wants to do?
What?
He wants to raise taxes.
Raise taxes.
Raise them even more than they are right now. And do you know what the cost of living that's going to cause?
That's just gonna run everybody at that point. Except for the wealthy people out there.
Right. It's creating an image of Keir Starmer. This is really... What is this? ChatGPT just said that this is really a good pic of what Keir Starmer looks like. But that looks like him like 10 years ago. Oh, there you go. This is the perfect one. Look at this. There you go. There's the perfect one with evil eyes. That's his intention.
Yeah.
Wait, should I do
Looks
one?
like his intention.
Should I do one with Joe Biden looking evil?
Yeah.
I'm saying Joe Biden laughing, looking at cost of living prices. Right, it said it didn't. I don't know if it's doing Joe Biden. It says something like. It just doesn't even, like, even if I said Joe Biden evil, it says it can't do that. Joe Biden did it.
Joe Biden what?
When I say, create a picture of Joe Biden laughing or evil or something, it says it can't do that. But with Keir Starmer, it does.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Let's see if he does it for Rishi Sunak. Do you know who that is?
No.
He got ran out. He got ran out of the UK. There you go. That's what Rishi Sunak looks like.
Alright.
What else should I ask it to? Should I create? What should I ask it to create? Maybe it'll help us with this cost of living.
Yeah.
Right, I said fire a building with Joe Biden laughing. Do you think it'll create it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god. Imagine that happen.
Yeah, probably will happen.
Do you think?
Probably. Knowing where everything's going, probably.
So, Keir Starmer is a man with glasses, okay? And he will do whatever it takes to raise taxes and destroy. He wants to bomb Russia.
That'd be stupid of him to do, but
I know.
I see where he's coming from at that point. But
Yeah, but
still,
he's evil,
if
isn't
it
it?
want, what?
This is what he looks like now, like an actual real picture of him. I don't know why I didn't do it. That's what he looks like. He wants to bomb Russia. Bro wants to bomb Russia. Like. What if the UK and the United States teamed up to take down Russia?
I mean, if you really look into it, the USA has been the strongest, army.
What about North Korea? What if they teamed up with it? Oh, Russia's screwed then.
Yeah, Russia's screwed.
Nah, but Kim Jong-un's close with Putin, isn't he not?
Huh?
What'd
What'd you say?
Aren't they not in a relationship or something?
I think they are, yeah.
Putin and Kim Jong. Are they actually?
I think so. They might be.
No way. Are they actually in a relationship? Are they actually?
I don't know. Hold on. And who? Who'd you say?
Kim Jong-un and Putin.
They're friends, yeah.
Are they in a relationship? Are they in a relationship with each other?
Bromance.
So they are.
Yeah.
Bro, they could team up with the United
That's
States.
crazy. Yeah, they could team up on the United States, and the United States will be screwed. I mean, unless they get China or something.
Or not. What's behind North Korea?
I mean, China's behind North Korea.
I can't believe they're actually dating. That's mad. Kim Jong Un and some football thing. So yeah, after like 2020 destroyed this entire world, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. Yeah.
I think it ripped apart piece by piece by piece, and I don't think that the world will ever recover.
It won't.
The world is totally gone.
It is.
Seriously, like, and when I look at like prices, right? Let's go to British prices for a second, right? For an example, right? Let's say bread or something, right? $1 or something, £1. You know what I mean? Different, right? Let's just pretend it's the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
And guess the price of bread nowadays.
Probably like, I think it just depends what kind of bread you get nowadays, because there's store bread and then there's actually like name brand bread. But like the store bread's like almost $3 now.
Yeah.
Where I'm at, but like the name brand's like $5.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Another thing, there's not even that's something else I want to talk about some other time. Like, you know, the time, like the taste, the exact same basically.
Yeah.
You're just basically paying for the name.
You really are, yeah, because it's basically all the same.
Like if you're getting bread, it's basically bread, like, or pasta.
It's
like
yeah,
plain pasta. What's the difference? You know, jam,
bread.
like
Yeah,
syrup. Like what's meant to be the difference?
exactly.
Like, of course, people can go for, like, of course, different, you know, like, pizzas or something like that. Of course, that's different, you know what I mean? But, I mean,
Yeah, that's
stuff
different,
like,
yeah.
like, jam's expensive as well, like, jam
Like,
and
what's
butter.
the difference between jam and jelly?
Yeah, and butter.
Yeah.
All of it, like, they taste the exact same. Like, have you seen the 1p dollar trade?
The what?
The 1p dollar trade.
Uh-uh.
Everything's 1p sale. Like, what? If everything was 1p, like 1 cent, would you buy it?
Yes, definitely.
Like 1 cent? Like, think back in the 1890s, how much do you think 1 cent would be nowadays?
That would be like $10, wouldn't it?
Probably, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah. It really is, yeah.
like if everything was 1 cent in a store for like 5 minutes, what would you get? Like, let's pretend you're going straight to a store, right? Cost of living's crazy right now, right? Boom, you're ending up at a Dollar Tree, right? Let's say you're gonna go get something to drink or something, right? And you see the sign saying, for 10 minutes, officially starts now. Everything is 1 cent. What would you go straight for?
To be honest, I'd probably get like stock up on the meats and everything, because they're like expensive, very expensive now.
Sure.
And then after I get all the meats and everything, I'd probably get like bread, pasta, and stuff like that.
Yeah, 10 minutes is quite a long time, but there would maybe be a lot of people.
Yeah.
There might be a lot of people.
Yeah, there
who
will
would
be a lot
rush,
of people.
like pushing you over, like, you know, way back. Like nowadays, you don't really
Yeah.
see that for Black Friday, and it's cost of living's really made everyone like not go to Black Friday. Like Black Friday prices aren't even that good anymore, are they?
No, they're really not.
Like when you think about it, if you go to Black Friday, right?
Yeah.
What prices? Now this is a really good thing to talk about for a second for cost of living. Right. So originally, right, you wanted to buy a PC, right?
Yeah.
$6,000 or $2,000, right?
Yeah.
And Black Friday sale would have been about, you know, $1,200, which is a good sale.
Mhm.
And do you want to know what the sale is now?
What?
PC, $3,000.
3,000. Oh yeah, 3,000 for a PC. It's
And
probably
then,
like 2,600 on Black Friday.
and it's 2,800.
2.8. So it went down $200 on Black Friday.
Yep, originally down 800, now 200, and it's also gone up.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, it is. Black Friday is a scam.
It really is, yeah.
Black Friday is a scam.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a scam, Black Friday? But Joe Biden did that. He likes his ice cream, like. So, at least the ice cream prices didn't go up.
Yeah.
That's probably because he wanted some ice cream.
Yeah. Really, I do think it's a scam because Black Friday, them saying Black Friday and they're only taking like $200 off, that's just really wanting them, like, more people to, like, come in and buy their stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to increase people's mind to come in and get more stuff.
Yeah, because when you look, right, and also another thing that literally, this is something. Do you ever go to a store normally, and it's, for instance, $5.99? Or something 99, ending in 99. Or 89, or something like that.
Yeah.
I was talking about this a bit before, right? This is more about cost of living. Because if you're looking, let's say $5.99, right, for something, right?
Yeah.
You're like, when you see the 99, you're like, oh my god, that is such a good deal, isn't it? You're like, oh my god, that is a really good deal. It tricks the brain. Because when you see a 99 or something, it makes you think, oh my god, that's such a deal. But when you look at it, what, 1p shorter from £6 or $6? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, look at that. If you, right, you see this only. You're like, oh man, let's say it's $6, right?
Yeah.
But if you saw this, $5.99. What sounds better?
Yeah.
What sounds better?
$5.99.
Yeah. And do you realise that you're not actually paying $5.99?
You're really not. No, you're paying like $6.30 something, like $6.50 something probably.
You're paying $6.
Like after tax and everything.
Yeah. So it's just to make people be like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this. It's such a good deal. You're paying. Let's say you bought. Right. This is a really good thing, right? Right. So originally it'd be about $30, right? Or well, let's go for both, okay? Because there's different types of people watching this, right? Let's say £30 or $60. You know what I mean? Around that seems right. Different price, isn't it? So let's say you're doing that, right? So let's go to the British for a second. £30, right? That's like the equivalent of $60. You know what I mean? That's a good price, isn't it, for like a week shop?
Yeah.
So
I did.
now it's £60, and that means that the USA is about £100. $100, I mean, isn't it, for like a weekly shop or something?
Yeah, weekly shop's like 100, maybe 200 actually.
Yeah, like around that. It's insane. The cost of living is breaking the world. The world is breaking. And what would you do to stop it? Like, let's say, look, right, this is the way it's going to be. Right, we're going to write a few pages here, right? Right, there you go. Here's a good example. Look. Russia, right?
Yeah.
Goodbye. What would you do? Russia's gone. What are you gonna do?
Well, first is well, what do you mean?
Like Russia's
what
just
are we gonna do after?
Russia's just exploded. Everything in Russia's gone. It's just blackness. The whole entire state, everything, country, everything's gone. What would you do? Because that's where you get oil from. That's where you get gas from.
I'd probably buy that place out. I'd probably buy Russia out, clean it up and everything.
Yeah, but the whole oil's gone, and coal and all.
Oh, all the oil's gone. Oh.
Yeah. The whole thing, and then now, oh, watch out behind you. UK's gone. The UK's gone.
Then it's just gonna. Then everything's just gonna collapse.
Yeah. Oh crap! You went to see Russia's landmine. Oops! USA's gone.
everything's done. I think that's just the end at that point.
Oop. The whole entire world except the block you're standing on is gone. Out. So this is you, right? This is you, right? Right
Yeah.
here. You're let's pretend this is one block, right? The entire world has just been obliterated by a nuclear bomb set out by North Korea. North Korea, and you're the only one standing. The entire world is gone, right? Let's just pretend I'm dead.
Yeah.
What would you
Alright.
do? Like, everything's gone except North Korea.
Everything's gone besides North Korea.
Yep.
Am I the only person standing? Like, only person staying alive?
Yeah, except North Korea, yep.
I'd probably just try to find a way to North Korea.
But North Korea is bang. Gone. You're the last person on Earth. Everything's gone. But there's one packet of seeds next to you. Costing $5.99. There's a packet of seeds next to you costing $5.99. Do you have $5.99 on you at this point? Or are you gonna steal it?
Who's to get $5.99 too?
Yeah, are you gonna steal it?
It's not stealing. There's nobody to give $5.99 to.
Oops. There's a magic plant behind you. Right. Anyway. Would you steal it?
Yeah.
Then behind you comes none other than Kim Jong-un with a rifle to the back of your head. What you doing?
At that point, just let him kill me.
Then bang! The gun goes off and you wake up in your bed. Now, does not tell you how that could happen at any time.
Yeah.
There's a nuclear bomb in North Korea and Kim Jong-un wants to set it off for real. What do you think of this?
I think it's just stupid at that point, because, like, what's the point?
He wants to take over the entire world.
Well, if he's taking over the entire world, nuking everywhere, what's he going to have left?
He'll just rebuild.
With only him on the planet?
No! At that point I was saying that was a dream. You woke up.
Oh.
It was just a dream or a nightmare technically. And you saw the $5.99 right beside you. Was it a dream? But
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is the world is ending. And the world can be saved.
Yeah.
But how?
If everybody just, like, unites and, like, gets together.
Michael did say it's crazy. Do you agree with that? Do you agree?
What?
Michael said it's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you agree with him?
Yeah.
Nah, but anyway, it actually is bad because there's people on the streets dying of coldness and freezing to death because of who? He starts with a G. Wait, what?
Starts with G.
He starts with a J.
Said Joe Biden. J. Joe Biden.
Yep. And someone that starts with a K.
Whatever that dude's name is. King Chong Kong somebody. So I forgot his name.
Keir Starmer.
Yes.
Nah, you were trying to say Kim Jong-un.
Yes. Him. I was trying to say him.
Yeah, and Keir Starmer. The three of them. Right, look. Here you go. Kim Jong-un. Right?
Yeah.
Kim
Yeah.
Jong-un. You got... Who's this?
Joe Biden.
Yeah, because he's so he's dumb. Who's this?
Kim Jong-un person.
No, I've already said Kim Jong-un.
Oh, then that one dude, whatever his name is.
Putin.
Huh?
Putin.
Oh, it's Putin? Okay.
And who's this?
That dude that starts with a K. I don't know his name.
Keir Starmer.
Yeah, Keir Starmer.
And who's this?
We've already said everybody, haven't we?
What other countries are in the world? This is Sinn Féin.
Where?
Sinn Féin.
Sinn Féin. Okay.
And who's this?
China.
Yeah, who owns China? Kim Jong-un. Right, and who's this then? Right, this is you,
UK.
and this is me.
Alright.
We're standing up, right?
Yeah.
Right. This is you, this is me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, there's you, here, this is me, right?
Uh-huh.
Here's Joe Biden
Yeah.
walking away because he can't have a normal conversation, right? Here's
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Say what's good to Kim Jong-un. And here's, who was it again? Keir Starmer. Right, there's only 5. So that means, oops, he's dead. Who was that?
Yeah. Joe Biden.
Yep. And then, of course, who takes his place?
Donald Trump.
Sinn Féin.
Who?
Sinn Féin. So remember,
Sinn Féin. Okay.
this is you.
Uh-huh.
This is Kim Jong-un. This
Uh-huh.
is Sinn Féin.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this again? Keir Starmer.
Mm-hmm.
And this is me. Right.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Keir Starmer.
Nope.
Whatever his name is.
Was it Keir? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Right. And who's that?
Whatever that dude's name is. Sheer something.
Keir Starmer.
Oh, it's Keir Starmer. What? He was just on your pinky.
Was it?
Huh? Yeah,
Oh,
Keir
you
Starmer was
shit.
just on your pinky because he was beside me.
Sinn Féin, I mean. Right. So now it's you against Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Where are you gone?
With him. Dead.
Yep, he shot you. And now, what happened?
It's just you left.
Yep. But there's still one person. He wants ice cream. He wants ice cream.
He wants ice cream.
Yeah.
Tell him to go buy some.
He starts with a J.
He starts with a J. Joe Biden.
Yeah. Joe Biden dies of illness. And now it's me. I shit myself. Right. What do you think of that though?
What'd you say?
Who's your favourite there? Is it Sinn Féin?
Yes.
Who is Sinn Féin?
Sinn Féin, I have no clue. My favorite person is me. That was on there.
And you died to Kim Jong-un's reign.
Yep.
And this is what you call the cost of living. And guess what it's called? Joe Biden,
Joe Biden.
Kim Jong-un, Sinn Féin, Keir Starmer, and that just leaves China. No, but who's these two people? And this is Keir Starmer and all the evil people. And who's these?
Keir Starmer and who?
Keir Starmer, Kim Jong-un, China, Sinn Féin, Joe Biden. But who's these two people?
Me and you.
Yep. And I'm dead. What would you do in this situation? I'm dead. And you're up against the craziest leaders. This is the reason. Look, you're dead.
Yeah.
Cost of living. That's the reason you died. These are the people, Kim Jong-un, Keir Starmer, are the reason the inflation are going up. And they're back. Here's you and China and Kim Jong-un and your favourite Jimma, Sinn Féin. Oh,
I'm done.
what happened?
They killed me.
This is all of them.
Yeah.
Do you think that will happen in real life?
Most likely, probably.
Well, we've finally worked out the reason. It's Joe Biden and China.
Yeah.
And of course, we can't forget 2020.
Yes.
Well, what a crazy forecast this was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What did you think of it? Do you see me?
It's all the truth.
Do you
Oh,
see
I
me?
can now, yeah.
What is going on?
Oh, no more. Not no more.
Do you see my camera? What is that?
No, I can, yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh,
Keir Starmer.
there's everybody together. Yeah, Keir Starmer.
But wow, that was a fun forecast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Dylan, for taking part in such a crazy thing.
I appreciate you for having me.
Alright. To be continued.
Alright, to be continued.
Or is it a to be continued? There's no to be continued though. Like, into what? We talked about it all.
Yeah, we did. We did just discuss every single thing.
This was a two-parter, Dylan.
It was a two-parter?
Yep, last week they saw Michael say, "That's crazy."
Yeah.
But this time you said China was Kim Jong-un and you beat. And Brexit as well. So after all this time, all the craziness over the past 2 weeks, taxes, goodbye. NHS, hospitals, housing, oil, war. It's everywhere. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.